I forgot to hit go live on YouTube. Gotta love it. I love when like I hit go live on YouTube and I just sorry. I love when I start a stream and I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing everything. I'm him. I'm the GOAT. I'm the fucking best in the world. You know what happens? I didn't hit go live on YouTube tab because it literally needs to sit there and populate or whatever the fuck the word is. Anyway, hi, hello. Hi, Daniel. Hi, JK. Hi, Zach. Hello. If you know more peak than me, fuck you. Hello. Gotta put you down for the double ping. I didn't double ping you. It's one YouTube, one Twitch side. I didn't end a stream. I started a stream and then started a stream. If you suck so much dick that you cannot filter between your pings, that's not my fault. Yeah, right? You're weak. You are weak. That's all it is, right? You're just not fucking strong enough. If you didn't want to be pinged, you wouldn't be pinged. Stupid bitch. You're pog fogger slot. What's that? What's that NI doing there, brother? What's it doing? Yeah, you shut up real quick. Are you challenging me? Would you like to participate in verbal warfare? You will lose. I'm just letting you know. I'm sitting here slaving over Hong Lu's hot stove. Hold on. Let's get this stinky beepo off my head. There we go. Where'd that question come from? He's saying you have a small pee-pee? Do you want a picture of my penis? I have several versions of my dick saved at any given time between multiple phones. I can give you an entire timeline towards my growth in my show. It all just depends on how you feel about today. Okay, we don't have to do dailies. We're going straight to Canto 8, right? Anyway, look how insecure he is. How am I insecure if I'm willing to show you proof? That's not how insecurity works. Anyway, how are you guys today? How are you doing? We haven't spoken about. We have not touched base. We have not touched tips. We have not touched souls. How are you doing? Hi, hello. I have a singular IPA right here. That's what that sound was. Your model's different? No, it isn't. It's the same model it's been for the past year. Yeah. I think that something's wrong with you, to be honest. You okay over there, bud? Hi, Squishy. You okay? You okay, man? You feeling all right? You might be a little too squishy, man. Your brain doesn't have enough dip in the chip. You feel me? I just saw the email that JK posted. JK, fuck you. Hi, JK. This is your one high for the year. You get no more genuine greetings. No, look, it's big. It's big. But it is big. You think it didn't happen sent to the call server you got? There is no way in hell I'm dropping a dick pic into the streamer server. I am not. There are women in that server who do not want to see unsolicited schmeat. I am not dropping my fucking kielbasa into a fucking Discord server. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't even send my dick to my friends unless they ask. No, why would I be greeted with such disdain? Because you don't want to see my penis. Apparently, that is the great filter. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you kids. I'm just here to read peak. And you guys are going on about how, oh, you got a small PP. Oh, your model looks so different today. It's the same model as usual. Hello, CG. How are you? There was a lag spike. Why guy's name? We were talking about Ashlong. My Schlong? Because I have Hong. I'm Schlong Lu. My name is Schlong Lu. As I play through Hong Lu. That's accurate, yes? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Listen, CG, I listen. The entire topic is not about me. It could also be about you. I just died inside a little, only a bit. Rip off Hong Lu spotted. Do not rip off Hong Lu. I'm Schlong Lu. I'm the better version of the Chinaman. It was really a lot. Hey, N-word on stream, you got up to the anti and sent a day in Discord. I have not said a slur in at least 6 months of streams. Mostly. Yeah. Anyway, it is Hong Lu time. I'm going to beat this entire stream. Something Netflix adaptation. Shut up. Shut up, Stinky. Okay. It is reading time. We're gonna play some Limbus Company. Throw. I don't even have streaming limits on anymore. Keychick. I hate those keys. Are you a big schmong? I promise you my penis is at least as long as the stream is about to be per centimeter per second. Pain? Wow, I think you check block the word suffer. 1 month? 1 month clean is an improvement. Fuck you. Fuck off. You stinko beepo. 732. What did edit mean by this? What the heck? What did he mean by this? -2. +2. I wonder next time when Germa's gonna stream, you know? You ever really feel about that? Hold on, wait. I need to go check something. So I had a thought. I had an entire thought in my head, right? Like one entire one. Can I beat Canto 8? No one spoil me. No one tell me anything. I want to beat Canto 8 with my dog shit rupture team because you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna switch my bleed, and then I'm gonna have to read. And once I read, that's where the actual fun part's gonna happen. I get to feel like I'm actually playing a video game because sometimes I think that Limbus is too easy up until it's way too hard. AK, oh my god, he has to read. It's okay, I'm playing Ruin now, so it's fine. I want to get into Canto 8, but I'm stuck on Distorted Ho-Ho guy. Something because he steals my sanity like a thief in the alleyways and keeps protecting himself like a wimp. It sounds like you're on 7.5 part 2. And you're doing... Yeah, you're on 7.5 part 2. I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, he's on checkup, yeah. He's on regular checkup, 100%. Okay, so we can skip all of this. We can just go straight to Canto 8. I'm gonna... I should buy the season pass real quick. Like, there's someone who already got level 500 on the season pass, by the way. I guess he was just hitting MDs to get his boxes for the entire season. Other than having the Mao and C counter turn 1, you'll be able to do their conditionals. I spam win rate because of my Lillard. Well, that only works up to a certain point. I normally have only played very certain teams, so Rupture is new to me. But normally it's just press the fucking defense button and then they do their own thing anyway. It's not that different, right? Same thing at the end of the day. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of reading, bro. So we're gonna do a little bit of reading, okay? What about Tremor? I've actually never played Tremor. I've played units with Tremor. Before I start, I will show you at the team build menu. Give me 1 second. So in terms of Tremor, right? Like, the character that loves me the most, everyone has a character that loves them a lot, but they keep rolling that character, right? Mine is Ishi. My Ishmael fucking loves me. She's also my second favorite character in the entire game. She's my second favorite. But in terms of Tremor IDs, I don't really have much, honestly. And in terms of the character that loves me the least, Sinclair. Sinclair gives me nothing. Manager, help. Manager, help. Do not redeem. Sinclair before being mauled by random abnormality because of win rate. Yes. Tremor was my main status day 1. Yeah, I believe that the god of gacha blesses you with what status condition you are gonna learn how to run. Sinclair gives me nothing. Gregor IDs are shit in general, so I don't care. Merceau IDs, either literally 0 to 100. He's either dumb strong or dog shit. And by dumb strong, I mean he's Kim. And by dumb strong, I mean you don't use him anyway because there's better options. And everyone else is just, what do I want? Ryoshu IDs. What would I love? Every single Don ID because I'm a Don lover. I love Don. She's my favorite. I mean, Greg IDs are bad. Greg IDs are not good. A lot of Greg IDs are either acceptable with replacements or good enough to be used. But who the fuck uses Gregor? Right now, Fire Fist is the best fucking ID. And right now, current Rupture Greg is pretty fucking solid. Okay, so let's look at this, right? Let's look at this. Priest is good. I'm sorry. Let me reiterate. Gregor IDs just get power crit fast. Zwei Gregor got carried me into Reflection 1 Railway. I've never beat a Railway. So what I'm gonna say is that I'm incorrect about Greg because I've never beat a Railway, period, point blank. He could be useful in extremely particular circumstances against an extremely particular Railway. My mains in the 2 teams I have for IDs for? Okay. Bird was my main status during season 1. Okay. Fire Fist and Priest exist. God damn it, words. Fire Fist and Priest exist. But what I'm talking about is before these units came out. Because what you're gonna get Priest. Priest is a foil to the Manchala children. Because he doesn't eat the status effect that Otis, Rodian, and Manager Don need to play. Quote unquote need. And then what? Someone said Edgar's really good. No. Fire Fist, amazing. Linton Greg is good. Silent Mint heavily boosted his value. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. When you are rating a signed fish fucker by Limbus, shut up. When you are rating Limbus company IDs, you're normally rating them by win rate button press, right? If we're gonna talk about how good a ID is, if you played them manually, do you know how good Rupture would be? Rupture would be fucking 10 out of 10. You know what's actually 10 out of 10? Bleed. Bleed is 10 out of 10. Like at the current point of Limbus company, what do I have zero issue with? I pick Bleed. If I don't want to care, I pick Bleed. If I want to speed one Mirror Dungeon, you know what I pick? I pick Burn. You know why? They can only take so much damage. You want to see me speed one fucking... Wait, hold on. I'm right here, actually. Hold on. Let's do Mirror Dungeon real quick. I don't care about this gift. You know why? Because I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell this. None of this gives me fucking money, so I can't upgrade another burn button, right? So I'm going to grab the higher range of things. I didn't know we were talking based off win rate. Tremor, Rupture, and Sync can get validated by win rate. Yes. I'm gonna be honest. Firegregor is amazing without including his extremely reliable damage. He's able to apply burn count with every move. Yes, he is amazing. He genuinely is. He genuinely is an amazing. Oh, I'm playing Rupture this run. Okay, chat, listen. I don't know Rupture in terms of Mirror Dungeon grind. I'm willing to take your help in terms of gifts and what to do. This is completely new to me. My first plan was to approach this run as a test run. I've literally only played Bleed into Mirror Dungeon and Burn. Poise is generally acceptable. Get thrill as fast as possible. I just gather money. Non-fusion tier 4. Okay. Does this increase count? Potency and count. Okay. Workable. This is just for Rupture, right? Go through a Thunder Branch really fast. Okay, are you able to teach me how to do it full on? Because I could just slam everything into poison and win anyway, I feel. But I want to take your advice. Because right now is Thunder Branch a fusion gift? Because I know that normally ends up in... It is? Okay. So I'm going to walk right in and not spend this money, actually. I don't think I have anything that goes deployment 1 or 2. We can go Mao, Mao, Mao. We leave Sinclair here, right? Lantern, you saying I want him to die, but we're not gonna get him to die. Thunder is just a normal gift, tier 3. Okay, understood. So I'm gonna pop the defense's first run, and I'm gonna see what happens. But I don't know if the upkeep is going to be proper. How do you play Tremor? You don't have other IDs for Rupture? No, actually. I ended this current season with 1,000 cases, and they all turned into boxes, threat cases. I fucked up my timing because I suddenly started a new job. Not much I can do, unfortunately. I literally don't care about this. Get fucked, die. Did I pull this? I don't care. There's a work Drake, skill 3 like the plague. Greg eats my count? Oh. So should I go roll for current Greg? Oh, that's 1 5 4 1. Oh, that's you.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어. 아니 뭐
Blah blah blah. You have stanky leg. Okay, we can go. Go to just rupture conditional. G-Corp Greg sucks for rupture count. Best Greg the one with the chainsaw? Roll spanner. Okay.
그림자 속으로 가라앉게.
Okay, understood. Understood.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한테 멀겠지만.
Well, I can't box him yet, but it's gonna be what? 2 more days? No, 3 more days, I think.
잘 됐어. 이제 신경 쓰이던 공격은 해소되겠다.
God, Ryoshi did so much damage. What do you mean, Rose Spanner? My brain said Rose Spanner, despite me going, hey, that's burn. Ignore me. I'm losing my mind in real time. It's okay. I'll get there. Give me your money. Okay, so what do you got? Well, I just have to hit the lamp, right? Like, there's nothing else to grab, right? Yeah, and there's nothing else to get. I can grab Drop to the Bone and sell it, or I could also grab Wound Clear It and sell it. Society. Society. Lamp and chicken for the gift fusing. Lamp and chicken for gift fusing. Okay, that's new to me. Rose Spanner Greg is the best rupture Greg, but he's bogged down by trying to multitask between charge, rupture, and tremor. Oh, he's just way too fucking spread. That means that he's too manual. He is bone the best way to play count, but that means that you need to actually play the game. In a current meta where you're not supposed to have to play the game, give me Thunder Branch. Gun does what? They start with rupture, and then they get defense down. Okay. Battery does 3 potency. It doesn't do count. What new job did you get? If you don't mind me saying, you doing pharmacy again? So I'm not doing pharmacy at the moment. I'm just doing some dog shit retail job where I get paid daily. I get paid every single day, baby. I can pay for everything. It just takes 2 weeks. That's a lot of money. Then I can just fuck off and die in a well again for like several months. I don't have to work a normal job. That's just pretty sick. That's how Greg might be better than Rose Spanner Greg. Potency and Council grab battery. Okay, understood. So in such a case, should I grab Lantern or Illusionary Hunt? I already have Divine. Yeah, I have Thunder Branch now, so I'm basically good to go from what I've heard. Yes. I'm just gonna choose a card and not care. What I personally want is this. I want Illusionary Hunt. So I'm gonna go for that anyway. I don't know the last time I lost a mirror dungeon. I do not care. I don't have Blood Pack. I do not have heals yet, so I need to be careful because, again, I'm too used to playing bleed. After we're done this, we're gonna start Canto 8 again. Roll to 6. Roll another 6. Doesn't matter. If we see Centipede event, we will fight it? Okay. Should I open up my beer? Or should I wait until I actually restart Canto 8? I really want. Hold on to the beer. Okay.
다들 기운이 넘치는군.
먹을 콱
I really want Lantern Dawn. I can't wait to Wild Perk.
길을 숨겨낸 영웅당 탑. 볼일이 뭘본 것인가? 엄청나게
You guys gonna get the attachment? Yes, he is. Yeah, you're right. So highest HP goes by number, not percentage base.
제압 완료.
원더풀한 선택이었어 나리.
30 plus sanity?
뻔히 보이는 게로군. 방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 순간에
제압.
이따가 포스에서 회고해야지.
Kill this guy. Get off my screen. Let's go.
그림자 속으로 가라앉게.
Why did she do so much damage? Drink water now. Okay.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
Water.
직원을 더 늘릴
깔끔하게.
Yiseng skill to give him 30 SP. Oh.
아직 죽지 마라.
She's stanky legged. She's poised up. Kill this man. Remove his foreskin. Ooh, on stagger. He didn't roll as well as I want him to.
끝났습니다.
Dead. Good work. Okay, they're just dead. Runs over. Good pow.
어디 보자.
Fuck you.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인
급습
생각.
빈박질
마음은
주의.
한쪽이 떨어져 나갔군. 과거 본인의 모험에서도.
Just because you all asked, just because I know that you wanted me to do it, I'm gonna do a 10 roll for Gregor right now. Watch this. I'm not gonna do a 10 roll Gregor, by the way. Blah 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 blah. What's this? Blah 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 blah. Give me. I don't care. Yeah.
관리자님, 멋진 전략이었습니다.
현장에서 직접 뵙죠.
Oh, we're fighting
자세를 갖추고
bullshit,
적을
baby.
맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
You know what I don't like too much? I stopped caring about Mirror Dungeon so fast.
먹을 콱.
And Mirror Dungeon became really irrelevant to me months and months ago. It took me 2 months to beat Canto 7,
이 전투는 승리.
and now I just don't care about the game. No, like I love Project Moon to death. That's not what I'm getting at. But
약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
in terms of like gameplay right now, Canto 8 is my magnum opus because that's what I have. That's the new content that I have right now.
자, 동료들이여. 자세를 갖추고 적을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고
아직
끝나지
죽지
않는
마라.
모험을
불쌍하게
향하여.
울부짖는
부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔군. 과거 본인의 모험에서도.
Oh my gosh, she's just gaining count. I feel like what I've learned is that, do you have Lantern Dawn? No, I don't. If I had Lantern Dawn, I'd be playing Lantern Dawn based on my fetish. I would be using Lantern Dawn right now if I did. I'm waiting for Wild Perk.
숨통 끊기.
This guy's dead, by the way.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가?
끝내지.
엄청나게 강한 일격을.
The fusion recipes are bone stale and shot of a cop. Apocalypse. So I normally burn through MD without doing fusions. So fusions are fairly new to me.
좋은 거라도 먹었나?
지금 공격하는 건 좋은 타이밍은 아니야.
헤어내리.
Fucking move over and on it. Branch plus to play fusion. Okay. She might go with by seasonal dawn, considering red sheet dawn.
분위기
Red sheet dawn should be exactly what I'm gunning for.
헤어내리.
Hi CG again. Thomas Brown standard duty battery and thorny rose cuffs. Yeah. Do you think Dawn's gonna get new rupture ID? No, she's literally getting a new rupture ID. She's literally getting a new rupture ID. She's getting red talisman. The only other talisman is Sinclair. And even he is currently staple for every rupture team that I've seen.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없고
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
효력사
That guy is giga dead.
계속하면 되겠네.
끝내지.
관찰은
It's an ego, not an ID.
놀랐어?
Ah, no, you're right. It is an ego.
방금 전에 위대한
Sorry, my apologies.
이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
You don't have your mark. She has one stanky arm stack. We'll be fine. We should win this turn.
이미 정해진 이야기를 따라 이틀 맞게 사로잡히시게.
끝내지.
You know, one of my crazy thoughts about Limbus company in Library of Ruina, right? They don't do the craziest shit on the planet that these guys do. At least where I am. Hi, Brian. I haven't talked to you in a while. How are you doing, Brian? Doug, how have you been? Hi, Tim. I haven't talked to you in a while either. Hi. Bitch. Not for sure if Faust is getting a new ID. Supposedly, theoretically. Something like it will get double, trip, basically SSR rupture down. But considering BP Eagles like Hexnail, since Makala and Marceau is not guaranteed, I think what I'm saving for is literally the Demon Hog loot that does nothing but rupture and sinking. I think he's just gonna do Giga sinking and rupture at the same time. Like, that's what I think is gonna happen.
착수
Because it matches, like, sinking matches his entire goddamn Canto so far.
저들이 기세등등하니 잠시 경계하세.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
Wait, dog, so who's the bitch? You're the bitch. You're getting primetime out as an audience now?
이틀 맞게 사로잡히시게.
I guess it's just 10 p.m. I think Russia would be breaking on through the other side. Rupture in terms of like emotions would probably be what you're saying actually.
쉽지 않나 보네.
It would be him just finally finding peace. Well, I don't think he's gonna find peace at all. It's Limbus company. There's gonna be a downside to what the fuck is gonna happen to him. Don't forget to subscribe.
관찰은
I need 300 more subs
끝났습니다.
and some change.
효력사 좋아
I don't know. Vouch me to your friends. I'm not even gonna try to advertise myself. If you feel I'm worth advertising, then do it.
기체 제압
That's all. It's gonna be funny because I feel we're gonna encounter Wild Hunt. If we're not gonna get involved with fucking Wild Hunt again, I promise you that.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없고
The there is a possibility
엄청나게 강한
in terms of how the lore works that we can encounter Wild Hunt again. We can encounter a lesser form of Wild Hunt, but I don't think we're gonna encounter a better form of Wild Hunt.
명령대로.
역시 직접 판별한 또는 영당 탑
Right? That's not gonna happen. They would never call streams, right? Every Canto is one Canto.
부서진
They would never build upon actual storytelling
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다.
and create even more world building by interrupting a Canto with a previous Canto.
숨통 끊기.
Because at that point, we're so moaning in Canto 78. Like this disappeared due to the events of Canto 8. He has no more reason for rage because he's gone. Because she's gone. Or never in a better wording.
관찰은 끝났습니다.
You know what I did I like?
위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라네. 이따가 버스에서
There's a Ishmael out there who doesn't consider the whale, they consider a certain person a whale. So they're just traveling around hunting down Don Quixote and trying to kill every Don Quixote. Can you imagine the incarnation of fucking rage herself just going, I hate every Don Quixote? But it's not just the actual, just the most obvious story on the planet where it's just, oh, Heath and Don, whatever the fucks, are doing the same thing. It is now just, should I sell these? These kills stagger rate. Nah, I'm gonna sell it anyway. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Pierce. I know I need you. I don't care. What's the plan, Buzz? I want a lot of Limbus company game mechanics are confusing to me. That's why people say that Limbus players can't read. Because you did not play Ruina, where you literally have to read. His post-contract story and voice line do show he still has the rage. He just has no clue why he does. He is one of my favorite characters. I love him to death. I genuinely love him. I don't think that people are treating him very well at the moment. But he's great. Why Don Quixote? I love Don Quixote. But also, why Don Quixote is because of spoiler reasons. You could theoretically hunt down Don Quixote for a very long time. Would she die? Depends on how she feels. How she'd feel about it, whether she'd kill you first, depends on how she feels. Without spoilers, yes. Okay, that being said, we have 1900. I can pick up every single one of these poise and ruptures. Which what's our fusion? I was told revolver. Revolver was a revolver and chicken wing. Base though, very base. Yes. Is there a fusion I have here, or should I just keep going so I can move on to the actual story? What gets me a lot about current Limbus is that if you let Don just go, you wouldn't have that many problems until you have every problem. You can't read. Limbus doesn't have confusing mechanics. You can't read. I'm not going to cherry pick the times I was confused. So I'm going to ask you a different question instead. Are you saying that Limbus is easy to understand? if you simply think about it for 30 entire seconds? Are you saying that the average person who finds a random Project Moon game that is not advertised is on par with you? Is that what you're saying? Don Quixote, the Japanese story people likes. Don Quixote. No, that's the wrong story. That one's Japanese. Why would she hunt down Don Quixote specifically? Because she found a new obsession. They're not wrong. I'm just dyslexic. Yes, I poorly phrased that. Okay. Reading is hard. That's perfectly fine. I think I'm... Okay. I would say the bottom corporation and library are a lot more confusing than Limbus in cooperation. What I want you to understand is how the order in which you played said games and the games you played beforehand. I have learned multiple languages. How people comprehend things is literally a small, very thin thread of getting them to understand something. You can explain actual giga algebra to somebody in your way that you understand it, but sometimes the other person won't understand it. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that you have the right idea because you think that way. That's not how it works. There's someone out there who understands something very well that you don't understand, period. And if they said the same thing to you, you would have a differing opinion. Now, this is my interpretation of this. Lobotomy Corporation is not a inherently difficult game. It is a game that tests you upon how much shit can you micromanage. Library of Runa is, have you come prepared and do you know the rules? Limbus is press win rate, read the book, and when it stops working, you're gonna really regret that you did not press win rate. Limbus is the easiest out of all of them. Is there not you being punched in the head? Yes. Because Limbus does not incentivize you to read in order to beat something. Sometimes you roll dog shit characters and you have to literally play the game. But I can tell you for a fact, Canto 5 and onwards, I've had to play the game. I don't think they're stopping that train anytime soon. Barely reading the Martin Limbus, I think I'm at the point where I instinctively understand what I'm doing, even though I almost never win rate. Yes. But what I want to put forward a lot here is that the fact that you even had to stop pressing win rate is important. I know it's not like the saving grace is not fucking Beyblade and Moses parting the Red Sea, but it is actually important. Like, there have been times in Limbus I've had to literally play every single turn. And you know why I enjoy Limbus most? That when I literally couldn't press win rate anymore, I lose, and I had to learn the mechanics. The first point is Dongbek. That's when you start having to actually, at the very least, pause. I've seen some people literally just outclash that motherfucker. I don't even know if that's possible, by the way. I don't know. I don't know. Like right now, I don't have any challenge whatsoever. I'm pretty sure if I upgrade every single rupture here and poise, I'll win without pressing without actually thinking. What is win rate? Win rate is basically you have a percentage chance of winning when you are using a certain move against a certain move. during a turn order where speed values of higher move first. But to make it very simple, win rate, make sure that you are winning that dice roll, because there's speed and there's the range of numbers your move can roll. If I roll a 3, if I roll a 1 to 3, but my opponent rolls a 3 to 4, I am guaranteed to go neutral or lose. That is a 50-50 chance, because I cannot win on 1, I cannot win on 2, I can neutral on 3, but I cannot win on 4. See, the problem is that no, it's exactly what Zach said. It doesn't do anything for you in particular. I'm gonna start upgrading shit. Hold on, where's my account? Let me inside this. You're Thunder Branch. Glow stickers, I don't care about shields. That's just blow rupture potency. Rupture time. I don't need this. That is useless to me. I'm just autoing the entire time. I do not care. What's the fusion for this, by the way? I have like so much shit, it makes no sense. I have way too much money. Alright. What's the fuse, buds? If I were to read something like that, I wouldn't understand it. It's I don't think I can properly understand you a lot of the mechanics here. I just know them because I've played with them long enough. The reason why outside of normal these are really boring fights since 8 p.m. barely playing the game. This game is second monitor for me. Like honestly, I'm not playing it. I'm here to read. It's not the keyword. Rupture. Wasn't it gun? Is gun what? What's the other cancer? I'm gonna get a beer, by the way. You have 30 seconds to start fusing random shit and praying. My attention span does not last as long. You know, until I needed to. Rolling dice, yes and no. You can manipulate the dice, but most of it's gotcha, quote unquote. You are doing quote unquote random things, but you can manipulate the numbers a little bit. But there is a point where it stops mattering. I promise you. There's a reason there's an auto button. That doesn't actually exist. You just press P and press enter. Actually, wait. Bone steak, shot apocalypse. Broken revolver? No, he's giving me a recipe, but I'm gonna start from the first. Okay, so Shadow Apocalypse. Number 10 on shards. Oh, okay. I don't think I can get what you think I should get. I'm gonna pull out. It fucked with you? No, it's going to because there's new words.
이런 임무는 뱀 중에서도 내가 제일이지.
Watch me kill this kid. And then I'm gonna switch to. Then I'm gonna. I don't have to finish this.
분위기가 좋네. 뭐 좋은 거라도 먹었나?
지금 공격하는 건 좋은 타이밍은 아니야.
Alright, we're gonna skip this and keep going. And then we're gonna move on to Canto 8.
관찰은 끝났습니다.
Like, if you're starting Limbus, God is going to decide exactly what kind of team you get, and then that's what the one you're gonna learn. If you're lucky, you're like me and you learn bleed.
기록해두지. 효력사. 좋아.
If you're unlucky, you learn thinking.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시
깔끔하게.
우리 직접 선별한 그 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑 5가 도움이 되었는가?
사람을 영웅해야 하는 건데. 사무실 직원.
We're gonna Canto 8 parts 2 and 3 are comically difficult, so I can have a challenge besides something self-imposed like solo MD Infinite. There's a reason why people said that Limbus Company is not a gacha game. This game is made to force you to read.
해고해야지 않겠는가?
So the team is just luck. If you want to skill through it, that's fine. But I promise you, doing a mirror dungeon with raw reading is not gonna help you.
떨어져 나갔군.
Win rate is your friend.
내 모험에서도
But going through actual story, shut up, Don. Shut up! Leave Don alone.
잊지 마라. 좀 투성이네.
제압 완료.
Alright, we're gonna do some reading. Hopefully we don't get as emotional as we did last time. That'd be pretty cool. I have never once cared about anything, any of the mounting trials. Sure, I guess. I'm not using egos anyway, you just auto to it. The story part is what have been taking me the longest time. Yep, that story. Okay, we'll do the story now, by the way. If you have not started, or if you care about spoilers for Canto 8, I would suggest you fuck off. I'll start reading in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I guess I do change these guys out, huh? Wait. I want to see how much bleed I can get away with. I don't have to use the mouse.
나를 불렀나? 책임은 모두 나를 불렀나?
소재가 준비됐어.
내가
드디어 내 차례냐?
일이라
허점에 두
지위를 흔들어 보.
연료는 잔뜩 준비해.
급행 주문이군요.
I'm here. I ended up by finding someone, so now I'm here. Hello, Yeno. How are you?
설레는구려.
It's Limbus company time. Welcome.
어떤 상황
We're gonna fuck these pieces of wood.
나가서 싸워.
But we're gonna bleed them out. We're gonna absolutely, we're gonna excrete their sap. What we're gonna use it for, I don't know. I plan to finish Canto 8 this stream. I hope you are very awake. You keep me company or we both die.
임무
This is a very symbiotic relationship.
집중 잃지 말라고.
그리고 일단 시작하면 끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
Are we fighting dummies?
합격.
Hong Lu is happening.
실밥이 터졌나?
완벽한 선택이었어 나리.
That's it. That's why we're fighting dummies.
많이 보이는 게로군.
There are dummies strong enough to fight the people here. And then there are dummies strong enough to fight Don Quixote with her shoes off.
점 찍었네.
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가
저들이 기세 등등하니 잠시 경계하세.
Shut the fuck up, get off my screen.
우리 식구를 건드렸겠다.
And let's go Heathcliff, let's go. You're the training essentially. So in terms of story, they just wanted to fight the goddamn mannequins. They had a really bad night the night before.
사무실
그대로 무너져.
재정 예외는 없고.
Also, I do want to say again that the story makes no sense because the moment you are done figuring out that Sancho exists, where's your enemies anymore? The only way that that shit got capped out is this 7.51.
합격점.
Like, at the very least, now you can't control Sancho. Because God knows what happens, but now you might be able to control Sancho. Because, stupid bitch, you're gonna have to take a little sippies every now and again.
다들 기운이 넘치는군.
포기하기.
역시 우리 직접 선별한 용감한 속도는 영당 탑
다리우스
파이브
한국통일 칼집.
The power balance right now is really weird in terms of characters.
기원을 가진. 그대로 무너져.
And the character I'm most scared of is actually fucking Ryoshu, by the way. Like, Don is dumb fucking strong by being alive.
싸워.
Ryoshu apparently is just a void of just violence who can just end your life. She does not care about anything. Hello, Rez. How are you? Wait, reading time. Reading time. Hi, Rez. We're reading. Hi. Otis is happy. I'm also under the impression that Otis has killed at least 10,000 people. And the way that I think about her perspective of what she quote unquote has done or may not have done is that she believed that she was responsible for the deaths of at least that many people.
오, 잠이 깨긴 하네 이거.
매번 큰일 있기 전에
Ishmael's a goddamn gremlin.
결국
I love her to death.
해야지 몸을
Care for Ryoshu's Kanto? Ryoshu's Kanto is going to be depressing. I have done a glimpse into the story that she's originated off of. Yeah. And I only did a peek. I don't know how the end is in any shape or form. I read less than 10% of it. Oh, we've gotten so used to getting into tussles. Before we get to the room meeting missions, that mornings feel incomplete without some action. Yeah, you keep getting jumped.
그래도 유의미한 준비 운동.
I feel like Ryoshu's definitely going to fucking cry. Her particular origin is not happy. Yeah.
그런데 홍루 씨는
Women ask hungry. Why did you never consider participating in a party hierarchy before?
생각이 없었던 건가요? 다른 형제자매분들은
We know other things have been waiting and training all their lives for this event. Because he's Honglu.
단순해요.
Hey, you know, I would genuinely suggest if you never read the original stories, these are all old stories, very, very old stories. Personally, I would suggest that you read them after you experience this current story. Because right now, I believe that this is a good way to experience a revision of a story. It's not going to be one for one. It's going to be a hardcore adaptation within a world building that you already know. Because you finished Library of Runa before me. You understand the city more than I do. Shuanglu? No. This is Honglu. He's Honglu. Let's. So as the story goes on, I'm gonna say I'll probably relate this man more and more because last stream I know I was pretty fucked up and a bit too emotional. So I'm gonna listen to him more now.
가주가 되고 싶다고 생각한 적은 한 번도 없었으니까요.
Fucking hate Honglu.
정말로 다행이지 않니?
Is it not truly most fortunate? I've not been born with the jade, my son. You'd have had to toil all your life, prepare for the family hierarchy war like your other siblings do.
너는 그런 것에 힘쓰지 않아도 집안 어르신분들과 가모님이 너를 아껴줄 거란다.
I'm pausing here because the way that she is wording it is that if you had not been born in this particular circumstance, you could have just had a sibling battle royale and died just like the rest of your siblings to each other and still gain nothing.
그저 많은 것을 보며 살아가다오. 우리 집안의 소중한 보가.
Thank God Yisang is here. I have a voice of reason.
어제 파우스트 양이 일컬어 주었던 계획 말이요. 나는 사실 그리 탐탁지가 않소.
I would like to listen to my boy. Like unironically, I love Yisang to death.
저도요. 하지만 홍루 씨가 괜찮다고 하셨어요.
I want you guys to know, if you have not experienced like a lot of Limbus, this is a family, but I promise you, this is an extremely fucked family. Yisang would not have had this response a while ago. Sinclair is still learning because I think he's the youngest member of the team actually. But that being said, Sinclair he flips a switch, he's probably gonna try to kill you.
그런데 그걸 계획이라고 부를 수가 있는
Ishmael, I'm more scared of her than anyone else. Well, I'm scared of a lot of people, but Ishmael is really strong. She'll literally kill you.
행동의 지침과 기대 목표가 있으니 계획이라는 정의에는 들어맞는다.
And they decided right now to say that, yeah, Marcel was here. So they say literally nothing. There's going to be a point. I want his Canto. Why does he recite things like he's reading from a book 24/7?
그리고 가주 대전에 두 번째 기회라는 건 없으니까요.
Remember that there are no second chances. Are you scared of this? Unzips? I would never be scared of something that's not present. Dysfunctional is finest. Also, Sinclair didn't complete his arc. Got some 12-year-old with a cape stole his kill.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니
There's a lot of reading in Canto 8. Holy moly.
보호토라님 외 12인 철벽당 입성하십니다.
Why did the energy suddenly shift? Alright, let's get it. The order of Canto was released. He's after Ryoshu, who was after the current one. Yes. The order of Canto was released actually immediately. When it all, with a first friend was to be held. As always, the servant by the gate announced our arrival with a resounding holler. What are you going to expect?
경기장 같은 형태인가? 보는 눈이 제법 많이
Okay, it's fight time. Do I get my first mechanics? I looked up to see that the audience seats, which were brimming with people, which divided into star-like terraces. And on the platform at the opposite end of the hall, 3 shadows of chairs could be seen. Could be cast on the obscuring curtain fabric. Ah! We have higher seating there, higher seating there, higher seating there. Okay. As for us, we followed the... Holy moly, my reading's really bad right now. As for us, we followed the attendant's guidance and stood next to the other participants at the circular area in the center. Hey, dog. Hey, oh shit, I didn't read the rules. What were the rules again? The rules were don't be a fucking dickhead. So what are the evaluations happening past those curtains? Dayu? Huh? Wait. Dayu's here? Wait. Dayu's here? Dayu's here? Hey, dog, do me a favor. Press the sub button on the YouTube side. Press the button. I would like +1. I'm just telling you right now. Thank you. No, it's not. Honglu. Remember we don't really have anything to talk about anyway. Hong. What button? Call me a bad boy because I'm breaking that rule. Your prostate can only remain whole for so long. Maybe we'll have another chance later if fate wills it. Bruh, if I have to fight Dayu, I swear to God.
시작하나 보네요.
What was the thing you were asking? I was asking how you were doing. I just wanted your +1 in some direction or another. That's all. Also, I didn't know what rule that you didn't read. The curtain slid open and the old woman we saw from yesterday's banquet walked out to the platform.
나는 운이 따라주어 오래전 가모의 자리에 올랐지만은 장관 세월이 지나 이제는 이 자리를 내려놓고 산하를 흘러다니려 한다.
Many years ago, I descended to the city Miyamu. Ah, Jamu. With a stroke of fortune, yet a lifetime has passed since I assumed this great responsibility. Such as it is, I seek to abdicate and walk the path of mountains and streams of river does. I can't trust any of these bitches.
앉았던 자리는 공석이 될진저.
I'm not pregnant yet.
춘자는 이를 메워야 할지니.
No, he does look pregnant, huh? What does he avoided? The responsibility seeks the one with the quad. God, I don't think reading. With the qualities of the family hierarchy to fill it.
가씨, 설씨, 왕씨, 사씨가의 기둥들로 이루어진 이 대관원에.
I don't know Chinese. I have not had general souls in years.
그대들은
Have you brought us all to prove that the answer indeed exists? Okay. Alright, chat. Here's how we're gonna work this out. What the elders want is a way to be immortal. They want a way to be immortal. It doesn't seem that they want a way to keep it consistent, yet they just want, at the very least, a starting ground. Here's my goddamn... Here's my pot. They literally are killed right in front of them. Right in front of the fucking council. And Dante picks them back up. There's 900 issues with this. Because 1, Dante's targeted. We don't want that. 3, we now know that death can be circumvented. 2, I'm going backwards. Life insurance in the Edge Corp loses hella value. There's so many problems with this that I don't know where to start. And hopefully none of these come to front. Yeah.
아, 제 첫째 누나인 원추 누나예요.
Oh, okay. There's a sister. Just rip me from the equation, I guess.
큐사에 아주 높으신 분과 혼례를 치른 후 쭉 큐사에서 지내시다가 발걸음을 하셨나 보네요.
Okay.
다른 둥지에 머물고 있던 몸이지만 고륙의 정을 나누고 천륜의 지성을 다할 수 있도록 잠시 자리하였으니
Filial piety is a very important word in Limbus company, apparently.
최선을 다해 진리를 살피겠노라.
Wow, this is gonna actually go really bad.
누군가는 순조롭게, 누군가는 천만 고비 끝에 이 해답을 가져왔을 터.
Some of you may have walked a laid path gentle to your feet. Some of you may have gathered through an unlaid, brutal path of cragged mountains, 1,000-fold to find your answers.
하지만 1차 심사의 기회는 단 한 번뿐.
Yet, regardless of your severity of your suffering, all of you, equally, have but one opportunity for the first round.
그럼에도 그대들은
Even still,
대관원의 후계자들이었으며 탈락마저도 대관원의 부흥이 되리라.
you all, once prospective heirs of the Great House, even your failures shall bring power and prosperity to Dangguanyin.
이제부터 호명하는 순서대로 나와 불로 불사 장생의 진귀한 해답을
In the
시험해
order you are summoned, and demonstrate the invaluable answers to the question of 3 freedoms. 1 from aging, 1 from death, and 1 from brevity of life. I swear to God, we fucking blast Hong in the back of the head
내보여야
and pick him up. If the nature of your answer be indiscriminable, present ironclad proof.
놓치지 말고
Lose not.
버리지 말라.
Discard not.
젊음은 영원
Let flesh youth be unending and eternal. You are asking people to present immortality as a goal and show you proof of said immortality. After the respective speeches, Jia Yuanchun, Jia Yuchun, Jamu, and Jamu disappeared behind the curtains atop the platform. First candidate. It seemed Hanlu's father assumed the role of the first. Assumed the host for the first round. Ren of the Wang family. Well then, the first to be summoned walked to the. God! Why do I hear squelching when he walks? Behind him was his faction, who were dragging someone by a rope toward the platform.
빨리 와라, 멍청한 것.
누구를 데려가는 거죠?
Who were they dragging up by the stage? So this is the point where you realize that they're all so severely fucked up they probably don't care about the actual situation that's happening in terms of being human beings.
저 정도의 움직임이면 강제로 끌고 가는 것 같다만.
Yeah. To be from aging and dying and aging and death, yeah. To be free from aging and death looks at Don Quixote. Everyone's dreams of escaping. Escaping a resin beyond the body they're born with. Quit's pursuit of immortality probably isn't. This is gonna get really fucked up, isn't it? Timmy? It's not gonna get better. Oh, never mind. Don is about to get actually pissed. Okay. Alright. So, for Don Quixote, this is now personal. The eyes, unfocused and red, mouth slick with drool dribbling down a mouth guard, meaningless snarl. That is a mindless blood bag. How does Blackfin become an answer to immortality? Very easily, actually. Was falling asleep? You should definitely go to bed. In Lemon's eye, Blackfins may appear to have truly attained freedom from aging. Yeah. But Don has a completely different perspective, and so do the rest of you. However, as you are now, Bloodfiends can grow old and weak after a prolonged period of blood deprivation. Thus, it is unlikely to provide the answer they seek. If some struggle, the blood bag was dragged, kicking and growling past the curtains atop the platform. I hate this! To the jump, Bloodfiends would indeed be the quite esoteric knowledge, but to the judge of the contest, I doubt anything more than a lukewarm trivia. The one kid must have been pretty desperate, huh? Alright, so ladies, balls of that boy ain't right up in the stairs. Yeah, the president and other Bloodfiends oddly common amongst the ilk. Of course it's oddly common amongst the ilk. They're fucking dog shit rich. They provide above society most of the time. Which means they know about the dredges of society. They know how to get away from it, they know how to deal with it. Like yeah, bloodfiends are common. But they seem like they know a good amount. I'm gonna die for a second, I'll be back. I'll always come back. The best be. Been one that lasted less than a minute. Wang Yang and this faction emerged from behind the curtains and descended from the platform.
가주 심사 후보 왕인 결과를 기다리기 위해 자리에 서라.
Then they descended the round podium behind the platform as ordered. Thus, announcing Wangren's results for the round 1 of the... Huh? 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 Hydrate? Give me a moment.
피. 무한한 피만 있으면 이들은 영원할 거라니까요, 가모님.
Blood is finite, dipshit.
아니,
They don't just need blood, they literally need purpose. Like it. The world building in Limbus is so fucking good. Thank you, Don, for being here now. Thank you. Let her explain.
영원하지 않을 거라네. 심사하는 자들의 비원, 진정한 불로불사가 무엇인지는 본인도 모르네만. 피에 종속되어 영혼을 고통받는 혈기는 그 방법에 손꼽힐 수 없네.
Yeah. I love Don.
그런. 하지만 기억은 그대로 가지고 있다고 사냥꾼 놈들이.
Remembering the similar all desires and emotions that exist within die
귀결되어 비틀어지고
being for a singular hunger for blood and only blood.
끝없이 불행한 삶만이 남았다면 모를까.
God, thank you so much for remembering that Don is not a joke character.
것은
Practicing the acceptable condition for those who expect nothing but fathomless torment for the rest of their lives. Yet for those with much to lose, where much in life they cling on to, as those present seem to,
불로불사를 주는 것이 아니라
the fate of a bloodthirst is no freedom.
피의 노예가 되어라 재촉하는
From aging and death,
다르지 않을 테지.
just but a sanguine shackle to enslave their minds.
보옥의 세력원이 훌륭한 답변을 주었으니 더 말할 것도 없겠구나.
하물며 진짜 고위 혈귀를 데려온 것도 아닌
And you are failed to bring us a high kindred? Wait, no. Let's pause. You're looking for a high kindred of what fucking tier? You're not gonna find a high kindred for fun, obviously. But even then, you're not gonna find Don for fun. Don solos everyone in this goddamn bus except for one person. And even then, maybe.
왕가인 진작 탈락한 자에게 걸맞지 않은 이유를 친히 알리셨으니 이를 생의 마지막의 은혜로
A
하시오.
proof that failed candidates do not deserve. Let this be the final blessing of wrath. Yeah. Walk away, come back later, and present a better product. You'll be fine. You got your criticism that you needed, sir. Just walk away. He's not gonna walk away. Han Solo? Not Han Solo. Shut up. But then suddenly opens on the suddenly the podium suddenly opens on their feet, casting Wang Ren and the blood bag to his death with a curling. Okay, they killed him. That's what happens when you fail to pass. Thank you, Dante. Thank you, Dante. So that's what happens when you fuck up. That's crazy, Konami.
이거 그냥 극적인 연출.
That was just for dramatic effect, right? Ronnie, you kill people. You literally kill people. And you don't kill people for fun. You just kill people. I love. Of course not. Can't you smell the stench of fretting pain, rising like heat from the depths?
버지잖아.
류시도 참 점점 살벌한 농담이 늘고 있다니까.
Please shut up. Shut up, woman. You are literally like Tarkovs in the flesh. Shut up.
저 발판 아래는 어디로 이어지는 거지?
Was holy. Judging by the time between the drop and the center of the fall, I presume it goes quite far down.
이어진 것 같다.
Ah, let's just go to kill, right?
아마도 가문의
Probably
오래된
does lead to a place with old.
거예요. 아, 당연히 보물 같은 건 아니라면.
Not treasures, of course, but trying to figure out.
알려고 든다면 흑수들이 찾아오는 정도려나요?
Chat, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go like gently massage my bladder. I'm gonna reach in and gently tickle that shit and see what comes out. Not in a weird way, but like in a normal way, right? A very normal way. You're gonna go to bed. Good night, my friend. For free? I would do it for free. Power wash piss. I kind of want to take my actual headset over to the bathroom, but I can't. It won't last that long. Give me 1 second. I'm making like 45 seconds. Hold on. I'm gonna hit you with a commercial break. Don't die. Hold on.
Pizza Pigskins. Pizza that tastes better on a football. Always use your flamethrower with adult supervision.
Necktie, nectar, nickel. Noodle. It's an N-word. It's definitely an N-word. Definitely an N-word.
Après chaque rasage, le bon réflexe Orangina. Pour rafraîchir la peau et adoucir son cuir. Orangina naturellement.
Introducing new Fruitomic Punch Gushers with a taste that's gonna drive you fruity. It's very, very different. And totally appealing. It's new Fruitomic Punch Gushers, the fruit snack bursting the juicy fruit punch in the middle. So fruity, they'll really turn your head.
Whoa, I'll say.
New Fruitomic Punch Gushers. The blast of fruit punch is gonna drive you totally fruity.
Man, I gotta split.
Lay on it. Hold it.
Hello. Hey. I'm back. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hope you enjoy 9/11. Oh fuck, can I get banned for that? Like, what the? Wait, pause. Bro, the fuck's are those commercials? I grabbed them randomly. I found commercials I thought were funny, so I put them in a random playlist. If you join my Discord, you are able to just randomly just toss them. I will add them to the playlist. Bonus points if you send me a way to actually easily download it. It does not have DMCA music. Like, I do not need Slipknot blasting over the green M&M getting raped. Okay? Like, if she's getting backblasted, okay. Whatever. If it's okay, fine. If there's Metallica over it, or any other hardcore metal, just like, yeah, now I look bad, right? Like, what if my face is there? You feel me? Just send me music. Send me commercials. I love commercials. I want commercials from countries I don't know. Like, I need like legitimate Argentinian countries. I need like Icelandic countries. I need new things in the French countries. I can help you on that. You join the Discord or you DM me, dude. Like, the Sonic Arabic Madame. We can get there, huh? Okay, I'm gonna go back to reading for a little bit. Probably leads to a place with lots of old family secrets. Okay. All out with the year checks. We could very well be the ones screaming and falling down a hole later. I'm sorry, excuse me? The next candidate was summoned before we even able to shake out the initial shock.
두 번째 참가자.
Second candidate hails from the Jouet family. Okay, sorry. No. I need to take the story very seriously right now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna close my door. Sorry. Okay. Sonic, Arabic, McDonald's commercial. We're gonna get there. We couldn't hear what exactly they were talking about beyond the curtains, and unlikely the loud, obvious bloodbath. The answers other candidates brought are less obvious. What had to go on were the shadows of their desperate attempts to explain things before the judges. Another one? It means boring as hell. The longer we watch the death toll rise, the less shocking they became. Are they playing the fair one? It's candidate. Bauchai of the Jouet family. Oh my, look, we know her. Oh, we'll produce good silk. Brother, I don't think we're gonna produce any good silk, okay? We're not producing good enough silk today. You put in what you can, and we take a day off, okay? Yeah. Finally, for once in your life, you can come unrelented. You can finally, absolutely dump truck your sock of choice. You can drop at least several jillion kilograms of potential knowledge, and they can all die within 30 seconds. You are allowed to come. She was taking our competition, but it seemed she managed to give the sentence quite the positive impression with its brief encounters. Some of them were even cheering her on. She's gonna die. Is she that scary? This character is baby. She genuinely thought that she was not involved in a fucking battle royale. We couldn't see exactly what it was that Shui Bao show. Bro, fucking hell. Dwayne Wise? I'm about to stop trying to pronounce this. She was holding something as she entered past the curtains. Bocha. After meeting with the judges, which, going by the shadows cast upon the curtains, appeared to have gone better than we expected, she emerged. And as she did, Beep Boop Bebop immediately turned another direction to Harlem, to be exact. Oh, let the game do the pronunciation for you? Okay, I can do that. Go ahead. And began excitedly waving her hand. I'm sorry. I apologize. She passes by waving. She passes by waving, yes? Why?
그래도 잠깐이나마 인연을 맺었던 얼굴이 무적행으로 떨어지는 건 보고 싶지 않았기에.
That's fair, but it's Limbus writing. She's gonna pay for this at some point.
17번째 참가자 가시 가문의 시춘.
Oh, Shichun. Okay, here we go, boys. Wife is on the table. She's here. Maybe it's Maybelline. Okay, she just had to win.
시춘 씨 차례.
She held in her hands a tally gourd bottle.
비로소 얻었나 보네요.
She found it. Found what? She found a water for her. She got Don Quixote's water? No, she's no, that's right actually. Not only was she looking for it, she found it. She has literal water of a form of immortality. Thank you, Fishy. She waved at her presentation. She has. Okay. She literally disappeared the moment you guys beat Priest. She did not stick around for fighting fucking Don Quixote. And Don Quixote. And Don Quixote. And Don Quixote.
정말 그곳에 도달했을 가능성은 한없이 낮습니다.
Okay. I'm going to ignore Faust in this situation. Like, I'm genuinely going to ignore Faust, which is really rare. As far as I understand, we do not know the exact location that Don drank the forbidden fucking drink. The only people who should know are Bonnie and Sancho. I don't believe that there's anyone else who knows where that is. Because it's not just Shichun looking for it. There's other people too. Limbus company simply does not have the time. OMG is the hag woman that I've seen memes about. Do you mean Otis? Cause yeah, Otis. You still make commercials? Hold on. Yeah, brown woman go burr.
물론 천문학적 확률을 뚫고서
상까지 Oh my god, I have to read this.
부정하진 않습니다만.
There's an infinitesimal possibility that she could have gone. She could have reached a river, yet not even Faust could conceive how someone of the capabilities could reach a fountainhead of one of the deepest fathoms. It becomes even more impossible when considering the relatively short patch of time since now and then. Yes, Bonnie should not have been able. No one should have been able to capture that, and not only that, but relay info to this particular point of time in order to achieve a goal. Filipino wife. Do not fuck a Filipino wife.
모종의 방법을 통해 새어나오거나 맺혀진 일부를 채취한 것은 아닐지.
A more likely explanation might be that she explained the. Gosh damn it, woman. That she obtained the water by collecting its due a portion of what is seeped out. It's Don Quixote time.
블루불사와 관계가 있는 겐가?
Alas, that was service only to slumber one's members. Pray thoughts and truly hold a link to the immortality they speak. The fact that it's Don Quixote saying this makes it harder to read. You should put that one.
네, 아마도 저들이 원하던 정신의 불사와 밀접한 관계가 있을 테죠. 그 정보를 알고 있는 이도 극소수인 만큼 저 병에 담긴 것이 유효하다면 파우스트 역시 합격률이 높다고 생각합니다.
So basically, she'll be fine.
가시 시춘 합격.
귀한 걸 얻어왔구나. 네 세가로 이걸 얻으려면 보통의 노력으로는 안 되었을 텐데.
Proper story building in terms of writing is not just showing. It's returning to every layer of beginning that has ever existed. It is building a culture and building a story and building a world where you can retrospect and see why characters made such a decision. That's actual proper writing.
감사합니다, 원춘 언니.
Ooh, Canto. Ooh. How many fucking chapters is there? There's so many. I am literally not even done the first phase. You know how I felt 2 consoles ago? Wow, this is long. It goes up to 36. I think the last one up to 76 chapters. I think that 90% of this entire chapter is reading. To be honest, because of me spending the last 16 hours in a workday, I think that it would be physically ideal for me to cut it here and try streaming tomorrow. I cannot do a 12-hour stream. I'm just gonna have to accept that. I want to. I can't. I'm gonna like a bitch. It is what it is. At least I started the stream right. I need to eat. I need to make sure that I get a proper rest. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go talk to a few people for a little bit. But this is not a proper rest. Good majority is reading. Yeah. I apologize if you want me to like actually sit here for 12 hours. Before I could have, I promise you that. But my schedule in life has changed enough that I can't fuck up my sleep schedule just to do one really long stream. I can stream again multiple times. But I believe I did not give myself enough reason to rest. And I apologize for that. I am not doing what I feel like I should be doing. But unfortunately, I need to actually rest. So, that being said, God, it's so early. Alright, I'm gonna... You kids, sleepo beepo. I probably wasted your time. I'm still getting used to the new schedule and all that, so everything will be pretty okay after a certain point. But right now, it's just gonna be dog shit. For about a good amount of time. I'm going to spend this night resting. I'm just gonna rest. That was my original plan, so I'm gonna rest. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. Enjoy your existence. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking to me. I appreciate it every single time. Bye bye.